Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Monique, and I'm on a financial health journey to create an inheritance for the generations to come. And I want to do that through consistency and discipline. So today we are here to do a cash stuffing of my savings challenges and to use, and I forgot to get it down, so let me get it, use some prop money for my sinking funds to update those to reflect the money that I put into the Ally account. So thank you to everybody who's liked or commented on any of my videos. And for those that have decided to subscribe to the channel, I truly did start this as a way to hold myself accountable, but I do understand, recognize, and appreciate the community as a whole. And so anyone who's decided to take this journey with me, thank you, thank you, thank you. My carpal tunnel is acting up a little bit, so I do have my brace on. And actually, that's one of the reasons why I moved to digital planning, because for some reason that's a little bit easier on my thumb than paper planning has been. So anyway, enough of that. I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you guys saw my previous video around my 2024 setup, then you know about these binders. There's one additional one that I added. We'll talk about that one at the end. I do want to say, because I had someone to ask me about these binders right here and the ones that I got out, the two that I got off of Amazon. I got this one for $3.98. It was overstocked, and so it was on clearance around the beginning of the month of December. And then even this one was on sale for $4.99, I think it was. So I got two binders for $10. Somebody was asking about the link. I did respond to that particular comment on that video, but just overall, these are not available at the cost that I paid for them anymore. In fact, this one is sold out, shows it's sold out. They still have the pink, the black, and a purple one as well. I think one's $8.99. I think that was the purple. The black and the pink, I think, are showing up as $10.99. So you might not be able to get them for the cost that I did initially, but maybe if you save them to Amazon, to your cart, maybe later on they will go on sale. So there you go. I just wanted to give that quick update. So we're going to move all of these out of the way. I am going to start with the cash. So the savings challenges first. And then after that, if anybody wants to stick around while I load my prop money into my binders, then they can. But we'll start with the cash first and the savings challenges. So let me put this to the side. This is all of the money that I saved from 1 week of variable expenses. That was $56. Week 2 for variable expenses, I did not have anything left over from the $320 I allotted to myself. So I don't have anything left over for that. And then I initially said I was going to put $166 from the paycheck that I received today. Today's December the 15th. I was going to put $166 towards savings challenges. I actually decided to do $170 to make it easier to get the money out of the bank. And I went ahead and went into my binders and got change because they gave me a lot of 20s, but I needed to make sure I have some change for what I want to do in these accounts. So let's go ahead and count this out. Well, let's get it all right first. Let's see if I can straighten it. Just so that they're not all completely curled up. And then let me see if I can get these turned in the right way. I hope everybody's doing well. I appreciate all of the new subscribers that I got. I think I'm at 200 right now, and I made a note because this is the second video I'm making today, just because I needed to do some batch recording because of all of the things that I got going on this weekend. And so I did. I think I'm at 200 subscribers, 199 to 200. I think you lose some, you gain some back. But with that said, I am looking at what I'm going to do as far as when I reach 250 and maybe having a giveaway of some type. So all of these are 5s. Okay, so we are good. So it's 170 plus 56. I should be able to do that in my mind, right? 226. 226 should be how much we have saved. So 20, 40, 60, 80 plus 110, and then plus 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80, ooh, rough, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. It's $130 in fives. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, $6 in ones. All right. So it's $226 that we are going to stuff for our challenges today. And I have, let me set this over to the side. I do have my iPad here. It's going to be over to the side, but this is where I document the amount of money that I had set aside for the different challenges and for the sinking funds. So I'll be looking at this to as a guide, just to make sure that I get the amounts and then what my totals should be for my actual envelopes. And so let's start here with the scratch off challenge. So it's gonna be my pink binder first. Just put that down. Maybe I should turn it that way. All right, so this time I scratched off $40. So I need to add 40. And I think I've already updated my trackers. I did, so I should have a total of $70 now for this one. 20, 40, 60, 70. This one I'm going to use for Corinne's birthday. It's in January, so I need to bump it up. So we're going to see how much, let me get a penny. I'm going to see how much it shows that I need to save for this one, and then we'll go from there. All right, that says 25 for my next check. And I think I'm going to scratch off one more. Like I said, I need to get this one done faster because it is, that wasn't smart, Monique. It's fast approaching, not too crazy. Oh, Jesus. I didn't mean to do that. All right, that says $70. It's a shame for me to say I'm gonna do this faster, and then now I'm gonna end up having to write myself an IOU because I don't know that I can save up $70 at one time, but we will see. Let me go ahead and document that here because I did it to myself. So let me make sure that I write in just 70 down here. That's what it looks like I want to do for that one, and maybe that'll be okay because I can change up my mini challenge. So the mini challenge is the next one. Yeah, I'll do that one next because that's how I have it listed over here on my tracker. So the mini challenge, I wanted to save $40 today. So that's the 220s that I have. Let's go ahead and put that in here. Save 40. And I need a low amount because I now have to save $70 for that scratch off. So we're gonna do 12. Yeah, so we're gonna do 12 for next paycheck. Let me go ahead and write that in. I'm gonna do the $12 one for that one. And then we're back over here again, pay date savings challenge. So today is the 15th. I'm gonna leave that 10 and just use some 5s. So I'm gonna pull 5. Let's pull some ugly 5s out. Get rid of those. All right, 5, 10, 15. Today's the 15th. So that's how much I want to save. I've got that written down already. So it's going to be $86 total that I should have in this particular envelope. Let's count it out and see where we're at. Should be 86, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 82, 84, 85, 86. There you go. It's $86. Great. So those are the 3 that I have that I consider my general savings challenges. Those I am going to stuff every single time I get paid. And And so for pay date, the next time I get paid will be the 29th. So I'll go ahead and write in that the 29th will be the next one for that one. Next, for Auntie's Babies, I wanted to save 10. And I will color in. I don't know that we're going to have time to take care of the coloring in of the card for right now. I'll color that in later. But that's a total of $30. And Auntie's Babies now. Okay. Next is Family Fun. I wanted to do the same thing. Put a 10 in there. So 3, 5, 10. And this one should have 30 as well. Yep. There you go. $30. Let's put that in there. All right. Next is my family reunion one. I scratched off. I was able to save or finish off the first scratch off, which was $75. I scratched off $25, so that's what I'm going to save today. $25. So I'm going to use the 10 this time. 10, 20, 25. All right. So that makes a total of 75. I should have 20, 40, 60. Yeah, should have put them in order. Let's do that. 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. It should be 100. I had a 75 the last time, and now with the 25, that'll make 100. All right, count Monique. Now let's scratch off. These are, man, I'm scared to scratch now. Let's go here. Son of a chicken choker. All right. Y'all see it. It says 75 again. All right. So I'm going to write in $75. And we just going to see what the Lord's going to do about that. All right. 75 for that one. And that might take me a little while. The family reunion isn't until the summertime. I want to use this to help supplement getting the hotel and shirts and paying the registration fee, etc. So I've got some time on that. So if it takes me 2 or 3 checks before I can get that 75 done, it's okay. All right, so I'm not going to stress myself out. Family vacation, same thing. Want to give it 10. And this is a family vacation that my immediate family, my mommy and daddy's kids have. We're going to put $10 in that. So that's going to be a total of 30. And we do this every summer around the end of June. So we've got 2. We've got the family vacation, and then we'll have the actual extended family reunion. All right. For Christmas or holiday decorations, I'm going to do 10 for that too. And that'll be a total of 30 for that one as well. Yep. All right. So then that one is done. Now, what do we have next? Next is, I'm going to take this money, sit it up here, push this over on this side. So next we have the savings book and the savings challenges that I wanted to do in this one. So I've got them all marked off up here. The first one was, actually I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to do the first one, which as the 52-week challenge. So the 52-week challenge, I think we talked about this before. So what you're supposed to do is these numbers that you have here, that's 125, 148, 268. That's what you're supposed to save each week based on what week number it is in the course of the year. And at the end of the year, you would have $10,000 saved. I can't do that. These amounts are too high. So what I'm going to do is just add them together. So week 1, instead of trying to save $125, I'm going to save $8. So, and we're using this one to pay for, let's see what I decided. This isn't Etsy. It just says 52 week. Okay, so I haven't decided what I'm going to use this money for, but we're going to say 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to save $8 for this one. All right, so I'll write that in. And I don't know how I'm going to track that I actually did it. Maybe I'll just mark it week 1. And I'll just mark it like that to let me know that that one has been taken care of. All right, the next one is for debt. So how much money do I have here left? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's a lot of money for these savings challenges. That's 55, 56, 57, 58. So initially I said that I was going to try and just do 2 of these for the 100 days savings challenge. So this is, each of these stars is worth $5. And when I finish this particular one, I'll have a total of $500. And I'm just going to save $10 for right now. So I'll color in 2. And we're going to consider that 10. This savings challenge is going to go towards debt. So for right now, I'm going to do $2. I mean, 2 5s, $2, 2 5s for $10. And that's for debt. So I'm going to stick that in here. Okay. Got that one done. And then for Etsy. So I got some ones because I think I'm going to put some more into my family binders out of these 5. So let me go over here to this one. And this is the one that I'm doing. The goal is $100. You got to hit these particular amounts. I've got 3 1s. Let's go 2 more 5s. So that's 10, 11, 12, $13. I think I'm going to put towards this. So where can we mark off for that? 13, we'll do 6. That leaves me $7. We will do 5. And we'll do 2. Okay, my coloring in is horrible, but that's all right. As long as 8, 5, 13, it adds up to $13, we're good. So I'm kind of doing this on the fly. I didn't know how much money I was going to have left over. That's the 3 that we're going to do out of the Savings Challenge book. So these $3 goes towards Etsy. That's what I'm doing that $100 challenge for. So let me get over here to Etsy, and we'll go ahead and put it in here. And then I think I want to give, because usually I'm only able to give $10 for all of my family binders. That's the Auntie Baby, Family Vacation, etc. So I'm going to try and put maybe a little bit more towards those. So we will go to Auntie's Babies. Let's see how much I got. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right. So we're going to give an extra 5 towards Auntie Babies. That was 15 in that one. Family Fun. We're going to give an extra 10 towards that one. I am going to have to give a little extra towards this one going forward anyway, or all the time. So I'm just going to leave that one alone. Family Vacation. Let's do 10 for that one. Extra 10 on that one. Christmas. Let's say an extra 5 for that one. Let me give Auntie Babies that extra 5 that was there. So that would have been 10, 10, 10, and then 5. Okay, there you go. So that money is gone. I'll reconcile that a little bit later. But now all of those savings challenges are done. The mini challenge is done as well. I did want to just quickly say I got my cards in the mail. So Butterfly Digital Co. It was they have these. She has monthly savings cards, January through December, that she offered. You could either get just the envelopes, or you could get you could just get the savings cards, or you could get the cards along with the envelopes. I chose to just get the cards themselves. You'll notice that the amounts are pretty low. So January, this is what the card looks like. Savings challenge, save $80. February, you can save up to $75. All of these cards are laminated, which technically should mean that I should be able to use them if I don't color them in too much. use them and then wipe all of that off and then kind of reuse them going forward. For March, this one shows that you can save up to $350, but that is with all of the bonuses that are over here on the side. I'm not sure if you can see that. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 $50 bonuses over here. So that's an extra $250 there. But if I don't do the bonuses, I don't know, this might add up to only being about $100 or so. I'm going to assume. I could be looking at it wrong, and maybe all of these add up to be $350. We'll see. I don't know if I can finish this one in 1 month, but I'm going to try. April, this is the one that April looks like. You would save $90 on that one. May, $75. June, $80. July, $80. August, $70. September, $75. October, $75. November, $70, and then December, $75. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use this for. My daughter will be entering her senior year. Next year, it'll be her senior year in high school. I know Celicia from Beautifully Me and You, she had a binder that she set aside for her daughter, and her senior year, she saved into it, had different challenges, had other things in there, and gave it to her as a graduation gift. I'm really leaning towards doing that. I don't know if I can or not, but I think that might be what I'm going to do with this one. But I did want you guys to see from Butterfly Digital Co. on Etsy what her cards look like when you wanted to do the monthly savings. So there you go. So that one's done. All right, and now we will update our sinking funds. Sorry, long video, much longer than I like. I like to try and keep these to only about 15 minutes when I can. That just didn't work out that way this time, but it's all good. We're going to speed through the sinking funds since this is just prop money. So that's the 100, 50, 20. And I think I shared with you guys that I am going to have, in some cases, a combination of cash and prop money in the same envelopes. So I do have to be very careful. All right, so we'll have those. And then if I need any ones, we'll go ahead and pull those out. All right, so let's get started over here. Some of these amounts I already know, which is good because I try to give a set or a standard amount, but it can't hurt to pull this out just to be sure. All right, so Xerxes is first. Xerxes is getting $15. And that should make a total of $65. All right, 50, 60, 65. Okay, let's fold that in. Gifts isn't getting anything. I mentioned on a previous video, I was going to put $40 in here. I just went ahead and kept it in my savings, in my checking account, and did not move it over because I know I'm going to spend it right now in reference to Christmas gifts. All right, Corinne. So Corinne was fully funded at $500. I used $350 for her second installment for her chorus trip. And then her dad gave me the $350 back. So that one is still fully funded at $500. Car maintenance, we're going to add 20 to this one. And now we should be at a total of $270. Okay. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 270. Ooh, boy, is it late in the day or what? All right, self-care should get 15. And it looks like that should make a total of 42 in this one. All right, 20... 30, 40. Did I add that right? What is going on? 2, 3, 42 is what I show. I should have had 27 in here before. And I just added 15. 27 plus 15 equals 42. And that's what it shows in Allies. So something's wrong. 20, 30, 40. I must have messed up sometime before. All right, 40, 41, 42. So I had an extra 5 in there that it doesn't look like applies. We shall see. All right, household gets 20. So that should have me at 106. So 50, 100, 150, 70. What is going on? Why is everything wrong? I added $20, so I should have 106, and that's what it shows as on the site. So what is going on? I don't know what's wrong, but I know I'm supposed to have $106. So I'm going to do 5. Unless there was monies that I took out of this that I forgot to actually remove from the envelopes. And I'm betting at this point, that's exactly what happened. That I have some money that I spent and I forgot to document it down. And go ahead and remove that money ahead of time. So that's probably where the discrepancy is coming in. So I apologize. This is a work in progress. I am not perfect, but I really was hoping to speed through this, and because Monique is not as organized as she probably could have been, that's how we ended up where we are now. And you guys give me a second. I do need to put stickers on these, although they say copy, and I should know that they're fake. Sometimes when you're dealing with this money, especially as you mix together fake and prop money, you could end up having a problem. 105.6. It's $106 that should be in this envelope, and that's what we have. Now deductibles. I'm adding $44 to deductibles. So that should give me a total of $140. So all I'm going to do is count out what the 140 should be. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So let me just get a $100 bill. So 100, and let's put all of this back. 20, 40, $140. I checked Allie, and that's how much is in there. So that's how much we're going to make sure is covered here. It's probably the easier way to do this. Taxes is next. That's getting 10. We should have no problems with this because I never take any money out of it. So I'm going to add 10. And that should be 229. So 150, 70, 90, 210, 25, 7, 9, 229. Okay, so then that was a lot better. Ooh, I'm going to have to do a better job of taking the money out as soon as I spend it instead of trying to wait and do it later. All right, next, property insurance. Property insurance is getting 75. And this should have a total of 150. All right, 50, 70, I'm sorry, 50, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, $150 on this one. All right, very good. Emergencies. Try and speed through these now. I should be good to go and not have any problems. 20 and 5 going into emergency, and that should make $820 that I should have. Let's get that, and let's get that there. All right, so that is 500, 556, 57, 50, 770, 790, 810, 815, 1719, 820. That is $820. So that was household and self-care that came up wrong that I need to check on, and deductibles, just to make sure where I took those funds out. So I will do that later off camera. All right, yard. This is a new one that I have. It should be getting $25, and that is the first installment. So that's all we're going to have here. And my side hustle gems is getting $7, and that should make 20 that is in this one. So 5, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. $20. All right, there you go. Man, household self-care deductibles. I'll go back, look at those, and see how I can reconcile those. But in the meantime, I'm going to say bye. This video is twice as long as I'd like for them to be, but I will get better. Thanks everybody for your time. You guys have a good one.